Alright, so welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to look at a topic that every commercial art student must know in commerce. Alright, the topic is elements of marketing, and we are going to look at the complete syllabus for JAMB and WAEC. We'll look at past questions. So I'm going to explain and look at past questions. So what does JAMB expect you to learn from this topic? The importance and functions of marketing, marketing concepts, elements of marketing mix, market segmentation, public relations, and customer service. Those are the things that are needed. So very quickly, before we take JAMB and WAEC past questions on this topic, let's look at the importance and functions of marketing. But first things first, what is marketing? Marketing is a set of activities that identify customer needs. Look at this anyway. Identify customer needs and wants, create products or services to satisfy them, and deliver value while building profitable relationships between the business and its customers. Now, marketing is just you, first of all, identifying customers' needs and wants. Because if you don't identify, the first thing is marketing starts from identifying the needs or wants of the people. Just take, for example, you go to the village, and a typical village, and out of everything, what you think of to sell was cars. Start selling cars in the village. That's not the need of the people. They cannot even afford it. The first thing you have to do, don't they have water? Don't they have this? Identify the needs and wants. You know, there's a difference between needs and wants. Which one can you do without? Wants. Then after identifying the needs or wants, you create products or services that will satisfy those needs or wants and deliver value. You are not only delivering value, but in exchange, you are building profitable relationship between the business and your customers. Now, why is marketing important? In WAEC, you'll be asked, I think I wrote it out here. Okay, not here. In WAEC, you can be asked to list the importance of marketing. So, one, it creates awareness. It tells customers a product that exists. If there was no marketing, I can make a product, and if I don't market it, if I don't advertise it, advertising is part of marketing. If I don't advertise it, you will not know that it exists. Do you understand? It's just like me making this video and I don't post it. You will not know. So it creates awareness. Then next one, it generates demand and sales. So it converts wants into purchases. Next one is it matches products to customers and ensures the right goods reach the right people. Because after identifying the need of the people, you create products that suit the needs or the wants of those persons. So marketing helps to match products to the right customers. Then it encourages competition and innovation. Suppliers improve quality and reduce price because there is competition in the market. This one wants to sell, this one wants to sell. So if I must sell mine, it means I must have a good quality at an affordable price. All right. Now, another importance, it helps economic growth, like creating employment, exports, and the rest. It builds and maintains brand loyalty. It's just like some persons now. Some persons on this my channel have been following me since last year, and they've been coming to my DM, make video on this one, make video on this one, make video on this one. That's brand loyalty. Main functions of marketing. I want to be very fast so we can take the past questions. Main functions of marketing. What are the functions? Now, number one, buying and procurement. So this is acquiring goods for resale or production. Buying is part of marketing. Selling as persuading customers to purchase is part of marketing. That's another function of marketing. Then distribution or physical handling, storage, standardization and grading, financing, risk bearing as insurance, promotion or advertising. I told you before that that's part of it. Then market information, research is also part of it. You are collecting data about customers and competitors, because if you don't know about the customers, if you don't know about the competitors, those competing with you, you cannot you'll not be able to know the right price to fix your product. And that's all right. Today I'm running with the speed of light so we can check the past questions, because that's the main purpose of this video. Now, the marketing concept. Now, the core idea of marketing. The marketing concept says a business should identify customers' need. That's the first thing. And then work to satisfy those needs better than competitors rather than only focusing on producing and selling. That's the marketing concept. It says that any business should identify the customer's needs first and focus on making their products better than their competitors. So focus on the needs and work to satisfy them better than those that you are competing with. That is what will make yours sell better. Now, what are the key elements of marketing concepts? Consumer orientation, that's decisions are guided by consumers' wants. Then consumer satisfaction, meeting or exceeding consumer expectation to build loyalty. Basically, in simple terms, in these key elements of marketing concepts, what will make your product to sell more than your competitors? One is consumer orientation. You make your decisions based on what consumers want and not what you feel like making. If you make what you feel like making, you will end up consuming what you make because you are not making what the consumer wants. So consumer orientation first should guide your product making. Then next one is consumer satisfaction. You have to meet or exceed the consumer's expectation for you to make good sales. Next one is integrated marketing. So you have all departments, production, finance, HRCs, should work together to satisfy customers. Not you are making good products, but those attending to customers are the hashtag. They come, they'll shout on the customers and the rest. That one will also spoil your business. So all these departments should work together to satisfy customers. That's integrated marketing. Then profitability through meeting needs. The firm profits by satisfying customers sustainably. Now, for example, a phone company researches students' needs. Cheap data, long battery, that's what students need, and launches a plan matching those needs. That's the marketing concept in action. You know that students will need cheap data, they will need long battery, they will need, you just look at all those things, then you now go back to your engine room and design what that student will need. That's marketing concepts. That's marketing concepts. All right. Now, what you should expect according to the syllabus, expect questions like, what does consumer orientation mean? Or state 4 principles of the marketing concepts. Now, what does consumer orientation mean? I said it's here. Consumer orientation here. You are looking at making decisions guided by the consumer's wants, what the consumer wants. Then you can be asked to state 4 principles of the marketing concept, which is what we just finished now. Now, marketing mix. This one, you also learned it in economics, the 4 P's of marketing. 4 P's of marketing: product, price, place, promotion. Now, let's start with the first one, marketing mix. The first one, your product. Product is anything offered to satisfy a want or need. Anything you offer to satisfy a want or a need is product. It might be a physical product like goods. It can be abstract like services. It can be ideas, just like I'm selling the idea to you now on my YouTube channel. It's a product. What I'm doing now is a product. This is a product. So product, when you hear product is not only biscuits. It's not only car. It can be an idea. It can be services. Now, product decisions. That's the next thing you want to know now. Product decisions. Now, quality, features, branding, packaging, sizes, after-sales services, product life cycles, all fall under product decisions. So when we talk about product decisions, we're looking at the quality of the product, the features of the product, the branding, the packaging, sizes, and others. They fall under product decision. Now, exam focus, they can ask you the definitions and components. So they can ask you to define a product. The second one is price. The second marketing mix, price. Price is the amount charged for a product, and it reflects the value and affects the demand. Take note. Price is the amount charged for a product. Product is that thing you're offering. The price is what you're charging for what you're offering. And the price reflects the value and affects demand. It's just like if I'm selling, if I have this marker, I have another one, 2. And I say this one is 500, the other one is 100 naira. automatically you just think, oh, this one is high in value compared to this other one because of the price. The price reflects the value of the product and affects the demand. Oh, I cannot afford this one, let me go for this one. That's price. Then pricing method: cost surplus, penetration, skimming, psychological, competitive, geographical. They are pricing methods. You can fix your price. Me that is selling in the village, you cannot compare my price with somebody that is selling in an urban city where their house rent is 500,000. I'm not paying house rent. Now, the pricing method, you fix your price based on your geographical location. If you are located in the village, you don't have money, you know how to fix your price. If not, nobody will buy. Competition: do you have a lot of competitors? If your competitors are more and your price is high, your goods is spoil in your stock. Then others, yeah, factors affecting price: cost, demand. If the demand is high, you know the price will also be high. People need it, so you not up price. But if the demand is low, let me just say this thing, you reduce the price. Competition: I've said that if the competition is high, you reduce your price. The objective laws that govern pricing: perceived value. That's that. So I've talked about two marketing mix. Now the third one is place. That's distribution. All activities to make the product available to customers, like the channels, transportation, warehousing, inventory, falls under place. That's distribution. So it involves all the activities that make the product available to customers. And the channel starts from the producer, me that is producing, then to the consumer. It can be a direct, it can be direct from producer to consumer. Like me now producing my service now to you directly watching this video, consumer, can be direct. Or producer, wholesale, retailer, consumer, that's indirect. So from the producer, a wholesaler can come and buy in bulk, sell to the retailer sells in units to the consumers. Example cost: they can ask you advantages of channels, warehouse functions, transportation factors. Write all these things down. We'll actually see them in past questions here. Promotion is the fourth marketing mix here, and these communication tools used to inform. Promotion now, communication tools used to inform, persuade, and remind customers. That's promotion. So any communication tool used to inform, persuade, and remind customers, like advertising. You know, people run ads. Like even on this YouTube, you're watching this video, people run ads, run advertisements. So their videos will pop up everywhere. That's advertisement. Sales promotion, personal selling, public relations. Those are means of promotion. You can see billboards everywhere. Now, promotion mix includes advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, public relations, direct marketing. They can ask you, now look at this. WAEC or JAMB asks for definitions, examples, and effects of changing 1P. For example, what happens if price increases? They can ask you. But this one, basically, they ask in economics very well. If price increases, what will happen? Is that the demand will fall? Or what will happen? That's that. The last part before we go to past question: market segmentation. Market segmentation, segment means part, dividing it into parts. Market segmentation is dividing a broad market into smaller groups of consumers who share similar needs, wants, or characteristics. Now, how do you divide a broad market into smaller segments, smaller units, based on those that have similar needs? The basis for segmentation: geographic. You can segment the market based on the location, region, or city, or climate. For example, selling raincoats in rainy regions. So if you come to, let's say, the north to sell raincoats, it may not say as much as coming to say the west or the east where rain falls. Then demographic concentration is another base of segmentation, market segmentation, like the age, the gender, the income, education, like student data plans. Then psychographic, like lifestyle, values, personality. Then behavioral, like purchase occasions. If you know maybe there's an occasion always going on here, you locate your shop close to, or your store close to that particular region. That will also that's also another consideration in market segmentation. So why do we segment the market? It enables targeted marketing. So you know these are the persons I'm targeting. Somebody used to say that if you target everybody, you get nobody. So targeting, you target a particular set of customers, then efficient resource use, better customer satisfaction because your product is tailored for that particular customer. Public relations and customer service. Now, public relations, managing the organization's image and relationships with stakeholders. That's the function of public relations. So the public relation is just like a bridge between you, the owner, and the customers. So they manage the organization's image and relationship with stakeholders. Now, the tools used for public relations, press release, events, sponsorships, and the rest. I think basically we'll move to the past questions now. But before then, customer service, activities that ensure customers have a positive experience before, during, and after purchase. All right, let's move to the past questions now. JAMB and WAEC past questions on this topic. All right, the first one here is JAMB past question. It says the satisfaction of cost of consumers is best explained by the dash. Which component deals with the satisfaction of the customers? Is it product mix, marketing concept, marketing mix, market segmentation? The answer is marketing concept. Marketing concept. Remember we talked about marketing concepts. First, you identify the consumer's need. Then after identifying the consumer's need or wants, you make your product to satisfy that need. So satisfaction of customers is best explained by marketing concepts. Now, the second question, which of the following is not one of the 4 P's of the marketing mix? Product, price, promotion, purpose. The answer is purpose, obviously. I gave you product, price, promotion, and which other one? Drop it in the comment section. Now, number 3, the pricing strategy that involves adding a fixed margin to total cost is called dash. Adding a fixed margin to total cost is called, is it penetration pricing, cost plus pricing, cost skimming, competitive pricing? The answer there is B, cost plus pricing. So it involves adding a fixed margin to total cost. So this is the amount you have to ask, not you have to add. There's a margin. Market segmentation by age, gender, and income is an example of dash. I said this not long ago. Is it geographic? Is it demographic? Is it psychographic? Is it behavioral segmentation? So the one that segments the market based on age, gender, and income is B, demographic segmentation. All right. Number 5, which promotional tool involves direct personal communication between a seller and a buyer? Which one involves direct communication between the seller and the buyer? A says advertising, B says promotion, C personal selling, D public relations. The answer is personal selling. It involves direct personal communication between the seller and the buyer. That one you're selling it personally. You, the seller and the buyer, direct communication. All right, that's personal selling. Number 6, a channel of distribution that gives the manufacturer full control over price and marketing is dash. A says, this one is very simple. Obviously, you can use your brain even if you're hearing it for the first time. The one that the channel of distribution that gives the manufacturer full control over price and marketing is it manufacturer to retailer to consumer? Is it manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer and to consumer? Is it manufacturer directly to consumer? Is it manufacturer to agents to retailer to consumer? The answer is obviously C, manufacturer directly to consumer. Because if you're selling it to, maybe I'm the manufacturer of this marker, I sell it to the wholesaler will add his own price. Sell it to the retailer add his own price. And then before we get to the consumer, you see. But if I'm selling it as a manufacturer and I'm selling it directly to the consumer, then I have full right. I have full control over the price I'm fixing it. That was WAEC past question. All right. Number 7 is JAMB past question. Which of these is a base of market segmentation? Which is a base of market segmentation? A says price, B product, C psychographic, D promotion. The answer is psychographic. Which of the following is primarily concerned with creating and maintaining a favorable image for an organization? This is a WAEC pass question. Which of the following is primarily concerned with creating and maintaining a favorable image for an organization? I mentioned that. Is it advertising, public relations, personal selling, sales, promotion? The answer is what? Public relations and maintaining or creating a good image for the organization. Number nine is WAEC pass question. Which function of marketing ensures goods are available at the right time and place? Is it promotion, storage, distribution, standardization? Answer is distribution. Ensures that goods are available at the right time and place. That's distribution. It's distribution that can do that. 10. A firm that decides to charge low prices to quickly attract customers is using dash. Any organization that decides to charge low price to attract more customers, what are they using? A, is it price skimming? B, is it competitive pricing? C, is it penetration pricing? D, is cost plus pricing. The answer is penetration pricing. They are doing that to penetrate the market. So maybe most persons that their products are new to the market, they use this method a lot. So they just cut down their price so that people will rush it. All right. So that's penetration pricing. So they can penetrate the market. 11. That was JAMB pass question. Number 11 is WAEC pass question. Which of these is not usually part of product decision? A, branding. B, packaging. C, price reduction. D, after sales service. The answer is C, price reduction is not part of product decision. First, you want to create a product. You have to consider branding. You have to consider packaging. You have to consider after sales services. After selling, what do you do? And price reduction is not normally a part of that plan. The elements, WAEC pass question. In fact, this is WAEC and JAMB. You can see now repeated WAEC and JAMB items. The element of the marketing mix that involves communicating offers to customers is dash. Communicating offers to customers is promotion. All right. Number 13. Which of the following is a behavioral segmentation variable? Before I answer that question, if you not join my JAMB WAEC WhatsApp online class, it was 6 o'clock every day. 6 o'clock every day. And over 180 persons are already on that group. The price is just 30,000 and it covers to your JAMB. Join over 180 persons already on the group. Send me a message. My phone number is on the screen. So send me a message on WhatsApp, register, and I'll add you up. 6 p.m. every day. It was there. All right. Number 13, which of the following is a behavioral segmentation variable? A says climate, B, income, C, loyalty status, D, age. So, which of the following is a behavioral segmentation variable? I explained behavioral segmentation. Answer is C here, loyalty status. Number 14, cash and carry wholesaler is characterized by dash. Cash and carry. A, offering high purchase to customers. B, charging higher prices than others. C, selling only for cash and no credit. D, giving long credit to retailers. This is WAEC 2016. The answer is C, selling only for cash and no credit. You're not giving credit, cash and carry. This one is common in our world now. All right, so the next question. Which of the following pricing policies is used to set a very high price to attract the wealthy segment? A, market penetration. B, market skimming. C, cost plus. D, competitive pricing. That's market skimming. So with past question, we've done market penetration, reducing the price, cutting it down so people can buy your market skimming. Now you're putting the price high. Cost plus, there is a marginal price you add to the original price, then competitive pricing. All right, 16. Standardization and grading of goods in market are primarily done to dash. Standardization and grading of goods in marketing are primarily done to dash. A, reduce advertising costs. B, ensure consistent quality. C, increase production costs. D, restrict market access. The answer there is B, ensure consistent quality. That is why standardization and grading of goods in marketing is done, to ensure consistent quality. Number 17, we're almost done.
Which promotional tool would a company most likely use to build goodwill rather than immediate sales? Goodwill rather than immediate sales. A is sales promotion, B personal selling, C public relations, D direct mail. The answer is C, public relations. Anything that has to do with you, your company, and your customers. Number 18, a market made up of customers who buy goods for personal use is called a dash. Personal use. Is it industrial market, consumer market, government market, or reseller market? My mind is telling me not to answer this question because it's too simple. That's why 2021. The answer is consumer market. You buy for personal use. Number 19. Which of the following is a disadvantage of direct distribution? Is it high control pricing, B low marketing cost, C limited coverage, D faster feedback from customers? So which of the following is a disadvantage of direct distribution? The answer is C, limited coverage. If you're distributing yourself, direct distribution to direct distribution is from the manufacturer directly to the consumer. The coverage will be very limited. Number 20, the marketing concept emphasizing dash. A, production efficiency above customers' needs. B, selling what is produced. C, identifying and satisfying customers' needs profitably. D, increasing inventory levels. And the answer is C, the marketing concept emphasizing identifying and satisfying customers' needs profitably. We emphasize on that from the beginning. Number 21, which of the following is an example of psychographic segmentation? The answer here is B, targeting customers who value eco-friendly products. Alright. Number 22, WAEC pass question. Which of the following is not a typical function of warehousing? Storage, risk bearing, packaging on a large scale, raising product prices by law. Raising product prices by law has nothing to do with warehousing. So D is the answer because the question says which is not. 23. Sales promotion differs from advertising mainly because it's dash. How is sales promotion different from advertising? So sales promotion differs from advertising mainly because it's dash. A is cheaper. B seeks short-term increase in sales. C builds long-term brand image. D uses no media. The answer is B. The answer is B. I seeks short-term increase in sales. That's sales promotion. So sales promotion, they can say bonanza. If you buy from this time to maybe in 3 days bonanza, we are selling this book for 20,000 naira instead of 50,000. Short term promotion. That's sales promotion. So it's short term compared to advertising. Now, which of the following documents is commonly used in local transportation of goods? Is it bill of landing, certificate of origin, waybill? You already know now, waybill is the answer to that question. Alright, number 25, a business, remaining 5 questions. A business that conducts research to learn what consumers want before producing a product is practicing dash. A, product concept. B, selling concept. C, marketing concept. D, production concept. The answer is marketing concept. You know what consumers want before you produce. Not you produce, then you start to look for people that want. Which of these is a tool of public relations? Is it personal selling, press release, price discount, coupon? The answer is press release. Press release, so they know about the company. So it's just like you're standing between the company and the customers. Which pricing method is most likely to be used when a firm wants to be seen as a luxury brand? We've seen this question in another way. Which pricing method is most likely to be used when a firm wants to be seen as a luxury brand? That is for the wealthy category. Is it penetration pricing? Is it psychological pricing? Price skimming? Cost plus pricing? The answer is C, price skimming. I've told you before, price skimming is like our brand is for the rich. While penetration pricing, you cut down the price so you can penetrate the market. Cost plus pricing, you have a particular limit, a marginal price. An activity that helps a company handle complaints and keep customers returning is called customer service. You know that already. Second to the last question, which of the following best describes an advantage of market segmentation? The answer is B. It allows firms to target marketing more effectively. Before the last question, if you watch to this point and you've not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Subscribe for more of these videos. Number 30, which of the following is an example of integrated marketing practice? Integrated marketing practice. The answer is C. Look at the options very well. Coordinating product design, pricing, and advertising to meet customer needs. Comment the subject or the topic you want me to treat next. Be it science, arts, or commercial. Just drop the subjects you want me to treat next, any of your subject combinations, and I'll do that. Click on the subscribe button, register for my JAMB online class. Told you it's 30,000 naira only, and after that we will continue. All right, see you in my next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Excellent Simplified.